Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a couple of knives that I received a little while ago for testing purposes. This is from a company called 704 Tactical. And if you guys are fans of my channel, you might have seen that I did a review a little while ago on a collaboration between 704 Tactical and Through Night on a Archer Pro S flashlight. That was a really awesome flashlight. If you guys are interested in seeing that video, I will link it up here or at the end of this video as well. I definitely recommend that you check it out because it is a great light at a bargain price. So it looks like 704 Tactical actually took a look at the video, and they reached out and asked if I'd be interested in checking out some of their knives. They actually started producing their own knives as well, primarily EDC blades, and that's exactly what I like to carry. So they reached out, and I was able to go on their site and kind of pick out a couple of them, different color combinations and sizes and things like that, to check them out, and here they are. So I wanted to go ahead and showcase them for you guys in case you're interested. Maybe it'll give you a little bit better idea as far as what they are. So I got a total of 3 of them. I've actually already unboxed one of them here so you guys can see how it comes. So this one right here is the model is called the Urban Ranger. And the Urban Ranger is actually available in two different sizes. You have a light version, which is the smaller version, and it's also available in a larger size version. Now, what's really cool about a lot of their knives is that you can actually pick them in different colors as far as the handle goes, but also different blade material, materials or finishes on the blade itself. So obviously, if you guys are interested, I will leave a link below in the description to their site so you guys can check out all the different models. Again, this is 3 that I picked out, but they have quite a few other models available. So they all come in this nice little case here. It is a zippered pouch. It does say 704 right in the front right there, so that is really cool. When you open it up inside, you've got a couple things. You have the knife itself. I will set that off to the side. You've got some information on their warranty. You have a decal here, which is really cool. You actually get 2 of them. So this is kind of like a skull with a mohawk there, and then this almost looks like a reticle. And then you also get a cleaning cloth, so that's really nice, a nice black cleaning cloth here, so keep your knives nice and clean. And then it's actually felt lined in there, so if you want to continue to keep and house the knives in there, you can go ahead and do that. I really like these little pouches because, again, you can use them for the knives or you can use them for other stuff. So I like when companies actually include those. So we'll zip that back up, set it off to the side, and take a look at the knife itself. Again, as I mentioned, this is the Urban Ranger Light. So this is the smaller size. I personally tend to gravitate towards smaller size EDC blades, so this was perfectly up my alley. And here it is. So this particular one is in an OD green color combination for the G10 handles here. I think it looks really, really nice, especially against the black hardware. Now the pivot screw is really cool. It says 704 right there. It's an oversized pivot screw, which looks really, really awesome. And as I mentioned, the hardware is black. Along with the clip itself and then the standoffs in the back. So that is a really, really nice, awesome tactical combination. So the Urban Ranger Light comes in at a 2.91 inch blade, so sub 3 inches. So this is going to be perfect for anybody that wants smaller EDC carry. It is a flipper, so I'll go ahead and flip that out so you guys can see right there. And this is a nice drop point blade, which is going to be perfect for all your EDC tasks. This is one of those knives that is just an all-around workhorse. It'll do pretty much anything that you need it to do. It came razor sharp, as all knives should. Again, it is a D2 blade, which you can see right there. And then besides the marking of the blade steel on the blade and then the 704 on the pivot screw, that is pretty much it. So it's almost a sterile looking blade, which I do like. I don't like when companies plaster stuff all over the place, and stuff like that. I think 704 kept it nice and classy. You do have it right there on the pivot screw, and then just the blade steel so you know what it is. You got a little bit of jimping at the top right there. It's not very aggressive. Again, this is a smaller size knife. As you guys can see, I got a 4 finger purchase, but barely. My pinky's almost hanging on. So depending on the size of your hands, it is what it is. Again, it's 2.9 inches. Overall, it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 7 inches overall. So again, it's a little bit on the smaller side. You do have a nice jimping on the lock bar there. So it is a liner lock, and you do close it. It is nice and centered. A nice deep right clip. It is reversible, so it comes tip up right hand carry, but you can flip it over to the left hand if you wanted to. And you do get a flow through design, which is perfect in case you need to clean out any lint or anything like that. So the Urban Ranger Lite and its bigger brother, I think, is just a perfect basic EDC knife. If you want, like I said, a nice workhorse, this would probably be the option that I would recommend. But again, they do have a lot of other options available. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at this one right here. And again, this is the box that they come in. As I mentioned, I had already taken that one out of the box, but it does come in a nice presentation box here. It does give you the name of the knife right on the side right there. So this one is called the Blitz. So we'll take a look at it in a second, but nice, nice presentation as far as the box goes. It does say 704 Tactical blades right there. It's got a little bit of a warning on the back. Not a toy, not for children. All right. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. And this one will also bring the same pouch here. So when we get into it, you have your cleaning cloth. And I don't know if I showed it, but the cleaning cloth is also branded. So that's really cool. I do like that. And then you have your decals, just like the other one. This one actually has a slightly different decal. So you do have the reticle one, and then this one has a bear. So that's really cool. I wonder if they all have different decals. So right now we've seen two. And then here is the other knife. So as I mentioned, this one is the Blitz. Slightly similar to, we'll set this off to the side, slightly similar to the Urban Ranger Lite, but it's got a little bit of a different feel on the handle itself. Again, this one is also in the OD Green G10. The G10 handle on these knives are very grippy, which is nice because, again, if your hands get sweaty or if they're a little bit wet or something like that, you're not going to have to worry about them slipping and stuff like that. Now, you do get the 704 on the pivot screw right there, and then just like the Urban Ranger Lite, it does have the black hardware all around to include the clip. This one is a flipper as well, so we'll go ahead and flip it open. But this one does have a Damascus blade on it, so really, really cool representation of Damascus. This one is a drop point blade as well, razor, razor sharp. And you do get the jimping on the top right there. So very, very similar in the looks of both of these. Where they do differ is the handle geometry. The Blitz is going to be more of a straight handle on there, versus the Urban Ranger Lite does have a little bit more of a curvature. You do get two very functional choils on here, so your fingers do go in there very nicely. But again, this one is going to be more of a straight look to it. So depending on if you favor this particular look or the one on the Urban Ranger Lite, you do have different options. Again, liner lock right there, very easy to disengage. Blade closes nice, and it is nice and centered. So awesome, awesome choice. Again, this is a great choice for EDC carry. It's nice and small, very easy to carry. It has a nice, Damascus blade on it, so it does dress it up just a tad. But again, depending on what your choices are, what you prefer, if you prefer the black coated blade or you prefer the Damascus, you can go ahead and choose one or the other. I believe the Blitz also has the availability of the black coated blade, but again, as I mentioned, they do have different options for the different knives. So, the best thing to do is just go on the site and check it out to see what it is that you have. So that is the Blitz. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the last one here. Again, here is the box. This one is called the Harbor Master, and I chose this particular one for two reasons. I wanted something a little bit larger, but this one has a couple of other features that the other two knives do not, and I will go ahead and showcase those for you guys. But again, same box right here. Go ahead and open that up. Set it off to the side here. Again, you do get your nice branded pouch here, and we'll set the knife off to the side for a second. Your cleaning cloth, and this one does have the bear decal as well. So if you've purchased any of the knives from 704, let me know if you've gotten other decals besides the bear and the skull with the mohawk. I'd be interested to know. So here is the knife. We'll take it out of the bag. And as I mentioned, this one is going to be a little bit larger. As you guys can see in my hand here, it's a little larger. And this one does come in with the black contour G10. So again, really nice grippy G10 on here. This one is, again, the Harbor Master. And this particular one has the thumb studs, so dual thumb studs on it. You're going to get the black hardware all around, including the black clip, which is almost deep ride. You do get a little bit of the top of the knife right there sticking out, but that's fine. You know, it just gives you a little bit more to grab onto. And then again, it is reversible, tip up, right hand or left hand carry. So using the thumb studs here, you can either push it out like that, or you can actually ride it open. Either way, it works perfectly. And then this one does have the black coated blade. This particular blade is a leaf shaped blade, so it does come down to a very acute point. This is D2 as well, as you guys can see right there. But this is a larger size knife. As you guys see, I have more than enough space hanging out right there, so my fingers fit it perfectly. So if you have larger hands, then this would be a good option for you. No jimping on this one. You know, honestly, I don't think it's necessary. You know, you can, you know, grab on really nice to the blade. It's not going to go anywhere. This is a 3-inch overall blade, so you have a nice larger cutting blade, but it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half inches long. So it still keeps a nice kind of thin form factor. Now, as I mentioned, I went with this particular one for 2 reasons. The first one was that leaf-shaped blade. This is going to give you a wider blade here, perfect for you know, different cuts and stuff like that. Again, razor sharp as it should be. The other one is because this one actually has the crossbar lock on it. So I wanted to test out the lock on the crossbar lock that 704 put on their knives, and I got to tell you, it works very nice. So closes very easily. You can use it to open the knife as well. So very fidgety. Now, I'm not sure if it's mentioned on their site or not, but you do have this cutout on the top right there, which at first glance, I would almost say that you can use it as a bottle opener. I'd have to do a little research and see if it says it on their site. If anybody knows, feel free to leave it below in the comment section. But if that's the case, and that's really cool because you can go ahead and pop a bottle open with that also. Again, flow through design, very wide design there, so you can get in there really easily. Now, the liners that all of these knives have, they're not skeletonized, but I can tell you that that does not impact the weight or how they carry at all. They're very easy, very comfortable to carry, especially thanks to that deep ride clip, and the majority of them are almost deep ride on this one as well. They carry very nicely. They're very comfortable in the hand, very grippy. That G10, I can't say enough about that. So I think 704 Tactical is doing some really awesome things with their blades here. Let me move them here front and center so you guys can see. And this is just a quick representation of some of the ones that are available from them. As I mentioned, the majority of them are going to come in the G10, either black, OD green, I think that might be it, but again, if you guys are interested, check out the sites. But as you can see, you know, there is some tapering off of some of the handles and stuff like that to make them more contoured, easier to grip, more comfortable. Blade colors, you know, you will have some that are with the black coated blade or the Damascus, and again, they do have a few other choices as far as the models go. So if these interest you, I would definitely recommend that you check out their site. Again, I will leave a link below to their site in case you guys are interested in seeing that. And best thing is they are very reasonably priced. These are going to be very competitive pricing to a lot of other knives that are not maybe name branded. So I would definitely recommend that you check these guys out. So there it is. A quick look at some of the models available on the EDC knives from 704 Tactical. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.